mean, I guess just first off on did you think about, you had a timeout left. Did you think about calling timeout?
Absolutely not. We go in those situations. We got to lay up at the, got the person we wanted involved in the action, got a layup, had a chance for an offensive rebound. So, happy with that process.
Did effort down the stretch? Obviously, they came away with it in the fourth quarter, but kind of what do you see as just a difference maker there that made the difference late?
Listen, we couldn't, Jamal, we couldn't really get stops all game. That was really the story of the game. You got to have a better defensive effort on the road if you're going to get a win, and we just could not find a way to get a stop. I felt like it was all night, and then obviously bled into the fourth quarter.
Just what do you take away from a game like this when you are down, three sort of main starters like that? How do you sort of evaluate it still?
I mean, we have great depth, so plan to come out with a win, and like I said, I'm just disappointed in the way we defended. They got two things. They got to the rim. I think they were 17 of 19 at the rim, and then 19 of 45 from the three. And usually, you want to take away the rim first. So we didn't do either. So that just wasn't a good enough defensive effort. Yep.
Kenny, what were you looking for on the final play?
We got a layup. We got exactly the matchup we wanted. We got a layup and a chance for an offensive rebound. Kind of perfect process for us. We don't call timeouts in that situation, so they can sub and get the matchups. So Dennis got downhill. We got Portis in the screen. Layup, missed layup. Then we had a chance at the offensive rebound. So pleased with that.
When you talked about Dennis pregame, you were talking about him getting an elevated opportunity, more minutes. If we have to call on him, we can. Does this reaffirm what he can be for you guys if James is going to miss time?
Listen, Chris, he's I've always felt in my mind he's a starting point guard in this league. Just that's the way I've always looked at him. So he's obviously done it before. So, if that is a situation, we're covered with Dennis. If his ankle's okay, we gotta check that. That was a pretty pretty bad twist he had there.
All good?
All right, thanks guys.